Hello, and welcome to a brand new video with Miniature 2 for 3. And as usual, I'm your host, Espen. Anyway, as you may have noticed in this title, I am doing a top 10 creepypasta. Or maybe not the top 10, just 10 creepypastas that, you know, could creep you up at night, something like that. Something I think you should read. Each of those will be linked in the description below, so you can check them out there. At number 10, I have the Rake. The Rake is a creepypasta about the creature that is watching you and will kill you when you wake up. Or yeah, something like that. And nobody really knows if the creature exists, whether it's an urban legend or if it is a ghost story. And personally, this character is kinda... well, the story is a little bit interesting in itself. I'm gonna read up a little bit of what it says here. During the summer of 2003, events in the northern United States involving strange human-like creatures sparked brief local media insists before an apparent blackout was enacted. Little or no information was left intact, as most online and written accounts of the creature were mysteriously destroyed. So personally, this is a quite interesting story myself, and if I may say so myself. And the story is technically from June 13, 2012, and my sources is, as I said, linked in the description below, so you can check it out and read it for yourself and all that. But personally, this story is interesting. I usually not really read those much. I usually hear about them, through YouTube videos. And if I personally saw a guy sitting next to me with little black eyes and almost clothes and just human skin color-ish character, I think I will freak out, just to have that said. Number 9, we have Alice Jack. Alice Jack is a scary creepypasta about a story, about a young man who encounters a terrifying creature as he lies in bed all night. Personally, this is also one of the interesting story. This story is about a character called Mitch, which says, I'm here to tell you guys about an experience I had. I don't know if I was paranormal or whatever stupid words people use to describe supernatural phenomena, but after that thing visited me, I believe that paranormal trash now. So, paranormal. Sorry if I don't pronounce that correctly. Anyway, this story itself, and of course there should be a picture of each of this sources you have. You can check that out so you can see it. Anyway, personally, this character looks interesting in itself. He is completely black. He's a white face and he's kind of black eyes. All black. It's kind of like he has no eyes at all, actually. It's more like a face without eyes, which is kind of creepy, but okay. The story itself is kind of interesting in itself, and I don't want to spoil too much in case you want to check it out as well. And as I said, the description link is in the description below, so you can check that out for yourself. The next creepypasta comes with Minecraft. And for all you Minecraft out there, that is kind of really cool. You probably heard about this before. Personally, I play Minecraft myself, and I really enjoy the game. Personally, I can't comment on Let's Plays of this game as for now, because my computer is a little bit too bad at the point. But either way, this story is about a strange character named Herobrine, and of course we all know really Herobrine, don't we? The character that was supposed to be in Yeah, the best betas around, I think. We were here about before, but it says that the the hereby has been removed from was it version 1.8 that said that or something? I think something about that. I think it said that before that too, which is interesting. This is a creepypasta I really do like. Personally, I would love if Herobrine actually was in Minecraft. That would make a bit interesting stuff, you know, making an interesting let's play where you try to actually find and fight him, you know, without any usage of any mods, because I'm sure mods have brought him alive plenty of times. But anyway, yeah, the story itself is pretty cool. Again, link in the description below so you can check it out yourself if you so want to. Number 8 we have Ben Drowned. A Legend of Zelda creepypasta actually. Brendan is yeah, also known as some kind of Majora's Mask stuff. There's a scary creepypasta that is written by Jedu Sable. Sorry if I don't pronounce that name correctly. Anyway, the story is from September 30th, 2013, so it's starting to be an old story at this point, but I think it's good enough to deserve its own spot on this list, pretty much. And yeah, anyway, it's about the young man who come across a bootleg cartridge of a Nintendo 64 game, you know, Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. When he plays the game, he begins to suspect it is haunted by the ghost of a boy named Ben, who apparently drowned. Yeah, this is kinda creepy, but I like it. This is the one creepypasta I really do like, and you should really check it out for yourself. Some creepypastas are really scary out there, but this one is just really cool. And because it's cool, I just want to have it in this top in this 10 creepypasta stuff that you should watch or hear about or something along those lines. Anyway, yeah, that's been done. Let's get over to the next one. At number 6 we have Expressionless, a creepypasta story from October 1st, 2013. Was this seem to come from 2013 from the one I found, but anyway, this Expressionless is a strange creepypasta that is written by Ivyser. It's based on a disturbing, yeah, it's based on a disturbing image that you see somewhere around here, or yeah, somewhere around the screen here. And this is about a story about something about yeah, a woman that appeared in a Sinai hospital in nothing but white, gold covered in blood. This in itself should not be too surprising, as people often accidentally nearby and come to nearest hospital, medical attentions and all that stuff. But there were two things that caused people who saw her to vomit and flee in terror. The first being that she wasn't actually human. She resembled something close to a mannequin, but had the dexterity and fluidity of a normal human being. Her face was flawless as a mannequin's, devoid of eyebrows and smeared in makeup. She had a kitten clenched in between her teeth, her jaws clenched so unnatural tightly around it, so to the point where no teeth could be seen. The blood was still squirting out of her throat and onto the floor. She then pulled it out of her mouth, tossed it aside and collapsed. That is a little bit what this story says, and this story, I heard about this story so many times in in different top 10s and stories. Yeah, I just heard about it a lot in myself in general. And personally, this story is, well, I wouldn't say it's scary. It's kind of, well, it's kind of freaky. Well, it's a really interesting story, of course, and you should check it out if you haven't heard about it before. But this story itself, wow, I have no words to describe what I feel about this story, because they are so... I don't know what I should say. It's just really cool, if I may say so myself. In one way or another. It's kind of terrifying at the same time, I guess. But anyway, yeah, link in the description if you want to check it out for yourself. If you want to read it, that is. Number 5, we have Smile Dog. Smile Dog is a scary creepypasta story about a mysterious picture on the internet called Smile Dog. Depicts a dog with human teeth. Again, picture right around here. Yeah, it says here that I first met this person with Mary E. In the summer of 2017. I had argued with her husband of 15 years to see her for an interview. Mary had internationally agreed, since I was not a new man, but rather an amateur writer gathering information for a few early college assignments, and if all went according to the plan, some pieces of fiction. Yeah, Smile Dog is mentioned anywhere on Wikipedia and all that, but through this website where I found it, or something, that preach article only, perhaps. Yeah, there's a really interesting story, if I may so say so myself. It's been a while since I actually heard very much about it, but I still kind of like it. It actually is freaky, because a dog with human teeth, that is creepy, if I might say so myself. And personally, that okay, kind of cool too, I guess. But yeah, this story though is from August 5th, 2012. But anyway, again, you can check it as a link in the description below if you want to check it out for yourself. And just read it out, or you can just share it on YouTube or something, because there are a lot of stories about it on YouTube. I don't know how many, I just know there's a lot of people talking about it, so... But anyway, I think it was cool enough to deserve its own spot on this list. Number 4, we have a creepypasta called Smiling Man. This is a story I've never heard about before. I found it here on this website. I found pretty much all of them on this list and personally, I don't know. Anyway, the Smile Man is a creepypasta story about a young man who goes walking late at night and comes across a very disturbing individual on the road, and that is where the man who has been spying on myself. That happened this happened 5 years ago from, it says 5 years ago from when this article was released, so about this time it's probably 9 or whatever. But anyway, I'm gonna read some of what it says. This happened 5 years ago when I lived in an apartment in the city. I've always been a night person, so after my roommate went to sleep, I often go for long walks to pass the time. Walking alone at night, I never once had a reason to feel afraid, but one evening all of that changed. It was a Wednesday night, somewhere between 1 and 2 in the morning, and I was walking by a park that was quite a distance from my apartment. It was a quiet night, and there was very little traffic, and the streets were completely empty. I turned down a short side street, and on my back of my apartment, that was when I first noticed him. At the far end of the street, I saw a silhouette of the man. He was dancing. I bit my tongue. Sorry. Oh, that hurt. Anyway, it was strange. It was a strange dance, similar to a waltz, but but he finished each box with a forward stride. Guess you could say he was dance walking as he was headed straight for me. Deciding he was probably just drunk, I kept so close as I could to the edge of the sidewalk and give him enough room to pass me by. The closer he got, the more I realized how graceful he was moving. He was very tall and lanky and wore an old trade war suit. He danced closer and closer still until I could make out his face. His head was tilted back slightly as his eyes were wide open, looking up at the sky. His mouth was twisted into a painfully wide smile, almost like a cartoon. So between wild eyes and Grotsky smile. Sorry if I didn't pronounce that correctly. He gave me a creeps and decided to cross the street before he came any closer. I took my eyes off him and crossed my empty street. Then I reached this other side. I glanced back and stopped dead in my tracks. He had stopped dancing and was standing with one foot on the street, perfectly balanced to me. He was facing me, but still looking skyward. The Grotsky smile was still widened on his lips. And so on and so on. And I'm not gonna read it all because this is not a reading story. But I can do something like that. If you want me to read some Creepypasta stories, I can literally do that for you. But anyway, personally this story is really interesting. It's not that scary. I personally feel it's pretty... well, it's more interesting if I say so myself. And personally, it's cool. It's cool. The story itself is just really cool. I kind of enjoy it for some reason, and it's just, yeah, it just suits well to read now. It's just Halloween, you know, and you can check it out for yourself at any time, actually, not just in Halloween, but any time. At number 3 we have Slenderman, of course. Everybody knows Slenderman. I have played a game of Slenderman on my channel once before. I don't remember when, but that was forever ago. And I would say that game was cool. I really did enjoy it. I was playing Sun and 8 pages of my channel at that point. You can check it out if you want to. But either way, yeah, Slenderman is it's pretty much a story about a strange phenomenal creature who abducts children. You know, he's just standing there pretty much. He can teleport and everything and all of that. The Slenderman is often described as being an unusual tall man. You know, dressed in a black suit and white skirt and black tie. He has a very long and thin arms and legs, and his face should be completely blank, meaning that it's all white. That is cool. I personally just feel it kind of cool. I don't know why. I guess I just really like creepypastas. But anyway, this according to this legend, Slenderman can shorten his arms at will and has tentacle-like open pages protruding from his back. Yeah. His presence can cause memory loss, insomnia, paranoia, nosebleeds, and counting fits. So, counting, you know. Counting. Yeah, you know what I mean. I hope. But anyway, this story itself is really cool. I really like this story. I don't know why, I just really like it. I guess it can have something to do with Slenderman. I just feel like I really like Slenderman for some reason. I guess I like his stories. it's a really cool stories. Personally, the Slenderman story from this article, some I have found on the same page here, is from June 31st, 2012. So I guess technically that means Slenderman has existed since then. And that means people are actually worrying about Slenderman actually being a real guy too. I have heard about that, and that he may actually be out there. Personally, I don't think so. It's just a creepypasta. But this story is pretty cool. You should definitely check it out. I really think you should check it out because it's really, really good. At number 2, we have Abandoned by Disney. And for you, if you know me well enough, you know I really do like Disney. I love Disney. They are really great in animations and all that stuff. Especially because Mickey and Donald and Goofy. Mickey and Goofy is totally my two favorites when it comes to Disney. But either way, Abandoned by Disney is a creepypasta story that is written by Slime Beast. I am not sure who Slime Beast is, but he has wrote a really cool story about this, so it's pretty cool. Anyway, it's based on a real island on Walt Disney World in Bay Lake, Florida. That opened in 1974 under the same name, under the name Treasure Island, and was open for guests. It was renamed Discovery Island in 1999. The attraction was closed down, factually abandoned. However, Disney still owns the island, and it is illegal to trespass on the property. Yeah, this is cool. Picture here. Personally, this is really cool. But this is a story about the Mickey Mouse costume, actually. That is... how shall I explain it? It's a story about the Mickey Mouse costume, where he asks you as the one who sees it about when you see my head come off. And he won't even, as far as I have heard from other stories and stuff like that, he won't even wait for an answer. He just starts to rip his face or his whole head off, where it starts to become all yellow blood and all that. It is creepy. It sure is creepy. Personally, I really do like this story though. It's really great, the story in itself. Well, of course, if you want to look for something that could ruin your childhood, or something like this is probably a story you should look at. You should totally look at this. You should also look at some stories about it online. There's pretty much many talking about it itself. I just mentioning it on stuff. But it's really, really cool, and yeah, this is just a lot of cool stuff in this story, and I just really enjoy it myself. So yeah, you should check it out. Again, link in the description below. So, a little summary. We had number 10 at the Rake. We had Idol's Jack number 9. Number 8 we have Minecraft Herobrine. Number 7 we have Ben Drown. And number 6 we have Expressionless. And number 5 we have Smile Dog. 4 we have Smiley Man. 3 we have Slenderman. And number 2 we have Abandoned by Disney. But I think I saved the best for last. I can really think I have done that. This number 1, this one I put in number 1 spot is called Message. Just Message. This is a story I just looked really quick over it and it seems really cool, and I decided to put it on my number 1 spot. The Message. That's a creepypasta that is written on a child's bedroom wall, and I really do like the picture that is put on this article there. Either way, I'm gonna read a little bit from it for you guys. I'm not gonna read it all, but I'm gonna read some of it. The Message. I've been lying in bed for hours. It's 5:30 a.m. now and there's nothing I can do. My parents are staring at me, but I can't bear to look at them. I'm trying not to scream. Their eyes are staring straight to me, their mouths are hanging open. I feel paralyzed by fear. I can't let it know that I'm not asleep, and there's nobody left to save me. I've been trying to think of a way to escape, because if I stay here, I'm going to die. It's waiting for me to wake up and see what it has done. A few hours ago, I was awoken by loud screams coming from down the hallway. I got up and went to see what was going on. After taking a peek outside my bedroom, I noticed blood on the carpet. Terrified, I jumped back into the bed and hid under the covers. I tried desperately to go back to sleep and tried to convince myself that it was just a horrible nightmare. Then I heard the bedroom door crack open and I peeked out of under the blanket to see what was going on. I could see something dragging two large bundles into the room. Whatever it wasn't human. I could tell that much. It was thin and hairless. It didn't have any eyes. I was stooped and crooked and creeped noiselessly into the room. My eyes adjusted to a darkness and I could make out what it was dragging. It was the body of my dead parents. I propped my father against the edge of the bed. Propped the father against my bed, excuse me, and turned his head to face me. Then it sat my mother down in the chair and proceeded her face to watch me as well. Finally started ripping its hands along the walls, drawing something in blood. And I have almost read the whole story, so I'm not gonna read more of it. But this is a really cool story. It's freaky, if I may say so myself. It really is freaky. It really is freaky, and I really do enjoy this one. And I knew it was fast as I had read most of this. I had to put it in #1 spot on this list, and I had to put it into this list in general, because this story is... I don't know what to explain about the story, but if you wanted to read through all of the stories and other Creepypasta stories, call it story time, creepy story time to me in YouTube or something. And I can totally read some Creepypasta stories for you guys. I can literally do that on my channel. Let me know in the comments if you want me to do something like that. I'm always making myself want to do that for some reason. But anyway, that was all 10 of them. Stories I think you really should look out for. And this is just a really cool stuff to look out for this Halloween. Just any Halloween in general. Have you heard about any of this in the comments? I wonder, have you heard about any of these creepypastas before? I'm sure you heard about something like the Rake and the Slenderman and Bam Down and the Herobrine. But have you heard about the others? That is what I want. Like the last one I set up for you here. Have you heard about it before? Or have you not? What do you think about the stories in general? Did it freak you out? And if you have any stories that I left out and you think should have been in this video, let me know in the comments below. Maybe I'll make a part 2. And yeah, we'll see what. Yeah, keep enjoying Halloween, guys, and just enjoy it. Just need a look at guys, and just relaxing and stuff, and watch out for creepy stuff, I guess. Anyway, hey guys, so one thing. Hope you enjoyed this. Again, I know I said this before, but I say it again. All of these articles I have read for you guys there is linked in the description below. I don't have them memorized in the description below, or else they're just gonna spoil the whole top 10 stuff. But if you want to read them, link in the description below. And because I kind of want to link my sources down in the description below, so you know where I found them and all that stuff. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and have a happy Halloween, guys. This is my Halloween special for 2017. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and Miniature243 signing out.